That's the Iceman, Evan Roberts. The queen of the sprint cars starts 13th tonight, Lacey Hanson out of Orwell in the Witts Auto, number 36. And to her right elbow in the McGee Family Dealerships, number 85 from Orwell, that is Josh Page. Car number 32B rolls off next, the Black Diamond Doors car from Brandon, Vermont. That's multi-time winner Matt Bilodeau. And on the outside, the Lambert Pete Moss, number 115 from West Sand Lake, New York. Montgomery Tremont in the 115. The 24, a couple of times he's had a podium finish this season in the Springfield Paving Interstate Batteries, number 24 from West Rutland, Larry Gallipo. From Chelsea, Vermont in the SK Bean, number 77, that's Waylon Childs. Final row, the 7L from West Paulet, the Dorner Auto Machine for Brian Linendahl, and a Jack Ruger Custom Painting, number 17 from Elizabethtown, New York, that's Mike McGinn. 20 laps, or 20 minutes if we have to enact the time limit. Josh Busno and Scott Fitzgerald lead him off turn 4. Green flag for the Limited Sportsman. Fitzgerald on the outside lane takes the lead. Gary Gibbon in big time trouble in the 82G. Austin Combs with a nice move up the middle in the 51. Gibbon still fighting that car. 3 wide in turn 3 and 4. Garrett Gibbon hung out to dry. Gary English down low. Johnny Bruno, Evan Roberts in the middle. All kinds of action for the Limited so far. Fitzgerald, your leader in the 5. Josh Busno runs second in the 2X, then the 1 for Kevin Groff. Anthony Ryan in the 211, and it is an absolute dogfight from 5th on back. Austin Combs, Sean McPhee battling side by side. Jeff White, Evan Roberts, and now McPhee slipping back up into their grasp. Gary English, Garrett Gibbon, Johnny Bruno, Anthony Warren, Matt Bilodeau, Lacey Hanson. Throw a blanket over all of them. Evan Roberts on the outside, Jeff White on the bottom, Sean McPhee in the middle as they bang North bars over in turn 4. Scott Fitzgerald long gone, and the Mallory's Automotive number 5. Josh Busno in second spot, Kevin Groff third in the 1. Anthony Ryan trying the outside lane in the City Limits Nightclub number 211. Groff sideways off turn 4. Oh, Matt Bilodeau letting it all ride on the outside in the 32B. Bilodeau with a handful. Keep your eye on Matt Bilodeau out of Brandon, Vermont. Stuck in traffic, and he's had enough. Set sail for the outside lane. This is for about 12th position. Bilodeau again on the outside lane in that 32B, trying to go to work on Johnny Bruno and Jeff White. Battle for second, not much of a battle anymore. Anthony Ryan gets around Josh Busno, and he's gone down the back chute. Meanwhile, Evan Roberts running from 12th spot all the way up to 4th in just 5 laps. The Iceman is coming. Roberts gets another one in turn 4. Roberts up to 3rd. Busno trying to hold off the youngster. Here's Evan Roberts. There he goes in turn 2. Roberts up into 3rd place from 12th on the grid. Busno back to 4th. Fitzgerald the leader, but he's got company coming as Anthony Ryan is tracking him down in the 211. Ryan and Roberts, the 2 fastest cars on the racetrack right now, trying to reel in the leader. 2 laps shy of halfway. Scott Fitzgerald has showed the lead every lap so far, but he's about to have company in the form of Anthony Ryan. The battle for 5th now, Kevin Groff in the 1. The 51 of Austin Combs and Garrett Gibbon on the comeback trail now in the 82. Ryan closing to within 2 car lengths of Scott Fitzgerald over in turn 3. Anthony Ryan is there on the back bumper of the leader. Fitzgerald gives him room on the outside. Ryan squeezes up to the wall. Anthony Ryan keeps his foot on the floorboard, and around the outside, Anthony Ryan trying to take the lead. He'll do it in turn 2. Anthony Ryan down the back chute. Scott Fitzgerald back to second here on lap number 9 as they get the halfway indicator from Bob Bigelow this time. New leader at the halfway point, Anthony Ryan in the 211. Fitzgerald back to second. Evan Roberts rises up in the 3rd spot, and he may have time to track down Scott Fitzgerald. Josh Busno leads the next pack as he's 4th in the 2X. Austin Combs in the 51 completing the top 5. Then Gary Gibbon, we got trouble in turn 1. Gary English around in the 53. Mike McGinn spins the 17, and there was another car off the top. I didn't see who it was. The 151, Garrett Gibbon in the 82. That's row 3. Anthony Warren and Kevin Groff in row 4. Johnny Bruno And Josh Page, no, check that, Sean McPhee, your top 10. 10 laps down, 10 remain for the limiteds. Here we go. Whoa, squeeze play on the front chute. Johnny Bruno muscling his way underneath Anthony Warren, has to back out of the throttle. Far wide in turn 2, and Bruno's in trouble. Johnny Bruno, the point leader, in trouble on the back chute. The 22 car stops on the back stretch, and we'll have a yellow. Johnny Bruno, the point leader in the 22, the defending champion with a couple of wins already this year. He and the 60W of Anthony Warren and at least one other car, if not two. But if they complete a lap, the 22 will lose a lap. If Bruno can get out before the lap is completed, he'll stay on the lead lap. Anthony Ryan on the outside, the leader, sideways for the restart. Scott Fitzgerald right there with him. No sign of Johnny Bruno as Anthony Ryan back out in the lead in the 211. Fitzgerald in second, but here comes Busno. Josh Busno, the Bulldog in the 2X. Fighting on the outside lane, trying to take over the number 2 spot. Fitzgerald holds him off in turn 4 for the moment, and Garrett Gibbon is riding the rail in the 82. Garrett Gibbon all the way to the outside lane in the 82. Gave up a lot of positions in the beginning of the race, and now he's back up in the 3rd spot. Gibbon on the comeback trail. Fitzgerald in the 5 down low. Evan Roberts fighting with him for 4th and 5th place. Sean McKee and Austin Combs going at it. 3 wide off turn 4. Anthony Warren in the 60W already making up half of the deficit that he had after that restart. Warren on the extreme outside lane in the 60. Here's Johnny Bruno back. Anthony Ryan, your leader in the 211. Way out front and long gone from Josh Busno. Busno trying to hold off Garrett Gibbon as they run 2nd and 3rd. Evan Roberts 4th. Scott Fitzgerald now back to 5th after leading the first half of this one. Austin Combs 6th into 51. Sean McPhee, Kevin Groff, Anthony Warren, and the battle for 10th between Matt Bader and Jeff White. Give it to Bader. Oh, and McPhee in big time trouble. Warren pounds the concrete in turn 4, and we'll have a yellow. Now field staying green as Warren will get to pit road. Warren gets to pit road. Unbelievable stuff. Jeff White with a big-time lane change in the 136. Anthony Ryan setting sail for the lead, looking for his 2nd career win, 1st of the season. Busno, Gibbon, and Roberts, your next 3 cars in line. Roberts in trouble in turn 2. Evan Roberts dipped the wheel off the top of the track. Brings it back without losing a spot, but he lost all kinds of track position, and now he's into the clutches of Austin Combs. 3 laps to go for Anthony Ryan. And suddenly there's a battle for 4th spot between Roberts and Combs. Meanwhile, the battle for 2nd spot continues with Garrett Gibbon trying to chase down Josh Busno. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 to go for Anthony Ryan in the 211. Busno, Anthony Warren is back from pit road in the 60. Busno and Gibbon battling for 2nd spot with 2 to go. Gibbon may have the faster car, but does he have enough real estate to get around the 2X? Gibbon thought about inside moves that time. Back out of the throttle over in turn 3. White flag flying. 1 lap to go for Anthony. Whoa! Gibbon in trouble. Gibbon and Roberts make contact. Garrett Gibbon fighting that race car down the front chute. Roberts suddenly up in the 3rd spot now. Gibbon back to 4th, make it 5th. Austin Combs will get by him on the back chute. checkered flag ready to fly. First win of the year for the Flying Ryan Auto Body. Number 211, it's Anthony Ryan. Josh Busno will come home second for his best career finish. Evan Roberts third, Austin Combs and Garrett Gibbon. Then Matt Dodu sixth, Scott Fitzgerald seventh, eighth to Kevin Groff, Jeff White, and Lacey Hanson, your top 10. As the top 2 point leaders get in big time trouble, and suddenly this young man's going to find himself in the thick of the point battle as well. Anthony Ryan with his first win of the year. Scott Fitzgerald, the Super Stock champion, led the first half of the race, but it was Anthony Ryan. There was no denying that 211 was the fastest car on the track. He went to the outside, and it was over from there. This number 211 has so much history in the Champlain Valley and in eastern New York with Clayton Ryan. 60 years this number 211 has been racing around the Northeast. And tonight it goes to victory lane. Let him hear it, Anthony Ryan, your limited sportsman winner. Are we going to be able to shut them up so we can hear you for the interview or not?